Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. So I was asked to make my vegan sandwich recipe that I got from a YouTube channel that I watch. I forget the name of the channel, but I'll put it in here. And I decided that I would make it for everyone to see because I'm making it again for lunch. So for this recipe, you will need olive oil, balsamic vinegar, garlic powder, or you can use fresh garlic if you have, salt, black pepper, rosemary, and if you are vegan, which you should be, vegan butter, vegan mayonnaise, and for the main ingredients outside of the seasonings and the toppings, you need to have some portobello mushrooms, an avocado, an onion, and some bread. You can use regular whole wheat bread, you can use ciabatta bread, which is what the YouTuber used in the video when she made it, or any Italian, whatever your favorite bread is.
Start by chopping up one whole onion, and basically you just need to cut it into half slices. You don't need to chop it and dice it and slice it, because this is going to be a key ingredient in your sandwich, not just a flavoring. Heat about maybe a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a pan, and then add your onions. You're going to cook your onions down until they become completely translucent. We want these onions to be caramelized. Season your onions with salt and garlic powder. You can also just put fresh garlic, or you can use garlic salt and black pepper. Continue to mix up your onions so that it can continue to cook. And then when your pan starts to dry out with the oil, we're going to add some water. This will allow for your onions to cook down without having to add any more oil. Just continue mixing and add more water if needed, depending on how much you add to begin with. We're then going to add the balsamic vinegar, and I add about maybe 1 tablespoon. Balsamic vinegar smells like stinky feet, so whenever I add it to the onions, my kids are like, "What is that smell?" And of course, add more water if needed. Then while the onions are simmering down, we're going to peel all of our portobello mushrooms. I've never peeled portobello mushrooms before, but this is what Ela Gale did in the video. And basically from the bottom, you just grab a piece of the skin and peel it off, and then you get the white flesh exposed. And then chop your mushrooms into thick slices. Check back up on your onions to see how they're cooking. And when you feel as though they have completely caramelized, you're going to take them out of the pan so that we can begin cooking our mushrooms. Add your mushrooms to the same pan, not adding any additional oil, and just put them in as best as you can. I had to cook my onions in several rounds. Add water and then add your rosemary, and then let your mushrooms cook for about maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and then turn them over. When your mushrooms are done, remove them from the pan, and you can continue cooking any additional mushrooms you need to cook. Now onto the avocado. We're gonna slice this in half and then again into quarters. For my sandwich, I use 1/4 of an avocado per sandwich, and I just slice it into thin slices. We're going to butter the bread with the Earth Balance vegan butter and then let it toast in the pan. The butter is optional. I've made it without the butter and it tastes just as fine. So if you don't need the added calories, I would say just skip it. I'm going to put maybe a 1/2 tablespoon or 1 tablespoon of the vegan mayo on just one side of the bread. Feel free to use regular mayo if you're not vegan, or no mayo at all and just skip the calories, but it is a great topping. On the other side of the bread, I'm just adding about maybe 7 to 8 pieces of mushroom, and then I'm topping it with the caramelized onion. And then we're going to top the caramelized onion with our avocado. After you top it with the avocado, all you need to do at that point is just put your sandwich together. And then you can enjoy the most delicious vegan sandwich. This sandwich is kid friendly, husband friendly, and honestly, I think that if you aren't vegan, you will still enjoy this sandwich. I usually eat 2 of these sandwiches, and if you make the sandwich exactly as I demonstrated today, 2 sandwiches is about 506 calories, which is the equivalent of any normal meal, and you will be truly satisfied and you'll be full. I do hope you enjoyed this recipe video. Give this video a thumbs up, especially if you want more recipes. Leave any comments you have in the comment section, and as always, I love you for watching. Bye.